Anger is an intense emotional response that arises in response to perceived threats, frustrations, or injustices. It is a natural human emotion that can range from mild irritation to intense rage. Anger is often accompanied by physiological changes in the body, such as increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and the release of stress hormones. It can also lead to aggressive behaviors, verbal outbursts, and a loss of control. Anger serves as a signal that something is wrong or needs attention, but it needs to be managed constructively to avoid negative consequences on one's well-being and relationships. Anger is a formidable force that can impede our ability to think clearly and rationally. For example, imagine a person who, in a fit of anger, impulsively quits their job without considering the consequences. The anger blinds them to the potential negative outcomes, such as financial instability and career setbacks. In this case, anger blocks their way of thinking and prevents them from making a well-informed decision. In the realm of spirituality, where inner peace and enlightenment are sought, anger acts as a poisonous substance that disrupts our journey. Consider a spiritual retreat where participants are encouraged to cultivate a serene and tranquil atmosphere. If one person in the group becomes angry and starts shouting, their anger not only disrupts their own peace but also affects the collective energy of the entire group. The poisonous nature of anger spreads, creating disharmony and hindering the participants' ability to connect deeply with their spiritual practice. The importance of anger management on the spiritual journey cannot be overstated. Anger is like a turbulent storm that clouds our vision and distorts our perception of reality. When we allow anger to control us, it becomes a barrier to personal growth and spiritual evolution. By learning to manage anger, we gain the ability to respond to challenging situations with greater clarity, compassion, and understanding. In the realm of spiritual growth, the heart plays a crucial role in our journey. It is said that the heart should be filled with love and peace, as these qualities are essential for our spiritual development. However, when anger resides in the heart, it creates a barrier that prevents the heart from generating and expressing love. Anger is like a dense fog that envelopes the heart, obscuring its true essence. When anger takes hold, it consumes our emotional energy and leaves little room for love to thrive. Instead of emanating love and compassion, the heart becomes entangled in negative emotions, inhibiting our ability to give and receive love fully. Imagine a beautiful garden where flowers are meant to bloom and spread their fragrance. But if weeds of anger start to grow in that garden, they choke the flowers and inhibit their growth. Similarly, when anger resides in the heart, it stifles the expression of love, preventing it from blossoming and radiating its beauty. To nurture spiritual growth, it is essential to cultivate a heart free from anger and resentment. By practicing forgiveness, compassion, and letting go of grudges, we create space within our hearts for love to flourish. When the heart is filled with love and peace, it becomes a source of healing, joy, and connection. The path to transforming anger into love requires self-awareness, self-reflection, and the willingness to work on our emotional well-being. we can become more attuned to our emotions and develop the capacity to respond to them with grace and compassion. When anger is replaced with love, our interactions with others become more harmonious and authentic. We are able to extend kindness, understanding, and support to those around us, fostering deeper connections and nurturing a sense of unity. In essence, to experience spiritual growth, we must strive to purify the heart from anger and create a space where love can thrive. By doing so, we unlock the transformative power of love, allowing it to flow through us and touch the lives of others. Through love, we become agents of positive change, spreading compassion, and contributing to a more harmonious and enlightened world. Love is a divine force that has the power to elevate us to the frequency of God. When we embody and cultivate love in our hearts, we align ourselves with the highest vibrations of the universe, experiencing a deep connection with the divine. Love is the essence of God, and by embracing it, we tap into the infinite wellspring of spiritual energy. Love allows us to transcend the limitations of the ego and merge with something greater than ourselves. It is through love that we can experience unity, compassion, and profound spiritual fulfillment. On the other hand, anger stands as the enemy of love. It is a disruptive force that hinders our spiritual growth and separates us from the divine frequency. Anger is born out of fear, resentment, and an attachment to negative emotions. It clouds our perception, distorts our thoughts, and distorts our ability to experience love. When anger takes hold, it creates a veil that obscures our connection to the divine. It blocks the flow of love within us and restricts our ability to connect with others in a meaningful way. Anger is a lower vibrational state that keeps us trapped in a cycle of negativity, preventing us from experiencing the fullness of divine love and grace. To transcend anger and elevate ourselves to the frequency of God, we must consciously choose love in every moment. It is through acts of kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and empathy that we dissolve the grip of anger and open ourselves to the transformative power of love. By cultivating a loving heart, we align ourselves with the divine presence and become conduits for divine love to flow through us. Love becomes our guiding force, illuminating our path and inspiring us to live in harmony with ourselves, others, and the world around us. In conclusion, love is the gateway to the frequency of God. It is a transformative force that expands our consciousness, deepens our spiritual connection, and nurtures our souls. By choosing love over anger, we open ourselves to the divine flow, allowing love to guide us on our spiritual journey and bring us closer to the divine presence within and around us.